Happy New Year's Eve, friends. I wanted to pop in and kind of chat through some things. I just had an aha. I don't know about you, but I have been such a trash panda with my nutrition. Like yesterday, I think I had a serving of carrots. It was the only vegetable I ate all day long. Hey, Marky. And I just kind of feel like garbage. But I'm also in that place of like, screw it, I'm just gonna eat all the things, and then New Year's Day, I'm back on track. And that's not a very healthy way of living. It's not. I totally own that. There's a lot of dysfunction in that. However, I just think that that's kind of real, and that's where I'm at, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the fact that my pants are a little tight right now. And I feel such excitement and relief knowing that I have a plan in place. So when it's New Year's Day, I'm going to go back to gut protocol, which is an elimination diet, and I do not think it is long-term. There is an option to make it, what do they call it? Maintenance mode, but I just think that it's like Whole30. It is an extreme situation. It's not for everyone, but if you are like me and you've been kind of rolling around naked with all the things, I am encouraging you to take a gander at it and consider it. I have done it a couple times. The first time I had a lot of success with it, and you know what? Whenever I do these, when I do the ultimate reset or I do gut protocol, I notice how much certain foods really do affect my body. And just now I went downstairs. Shannon, I don't know if you follow me on social, but Shannon made this lemon trifle. It is like crumbled up lemon cake with homemade whipped cream. It's amazing. And the spoon, there's a spoon in there. I had to move it downstairs into the other fridge because self-control is, an opportunity right now. And the kids have been eating it apparently because there's just a spoon in there. It's just like no man's land. It's savage. Well, I went down there and I had a bite and I had an aha. And my aha was I hurt my hip. I don't even know when. After I finished Lift More, and then I was starting 4 Weeks for Everybody, and I did a move and I just felt this twinge, and I've been in and out of the chiropractor a ton. I've been getting bone, I've been doing all the things, I've been taking all the supplements, I've been using homeopathy, and you know what I haven't done? I haven't tweaked my nutrition. I haven't pulled out the foods that inflame my body, and everyone has different foods that inflame their bodies. This is not a one size fits all, but as I was sitting there stuffing my face, I was like, Sarah, you haven't done the one thing that will probably make the biggest difference, which is the nutrition piece. I'm sharing that with you because maybe you're also in a pain cycle or you're dealing with inflammation. And I just want you to know it's a really great option. Food is medicine and it's also poison. And I think that a lot of times we make little games with ourselves or we go all or nothing. And that's not what this is, okay? Gut protocol, like I said, it is an elimination diet. I will not do it for longer than a month. It's kind of a good reset for me. But the idea of doing something for a month, I'm not in that place. Even though I'm super excited for a fresh year, I'm excited to realign, I'm excited to recommit, I'm really excited to start a new workout program. I still don't know what that is. Your coach still doesn't know what she's doing like 2-3 days from now, and that's okay. It's one day at a time. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna make a plan. I'm here to help you make a plan as well that fits your life. We don't all have to be clones and do the same thing. But what was I starting to say? Oh, I know. So 1 week at a time. So I'm just gonna do gut protocol 1 week at a time, because if for me, in my own personal brain, I can be like, I can do anything for 1 week. The idea of doing something for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 5 million weeks, that freaks me out. It psychs me out. And so if you were like me and you need to make this more bite-sized, you need to make it smaller, make it smaller. There's nothing wrong with that. This is your journey. That's what we talk about all the time, that this is your journey. It is your gift. It is an opportunity. It is a responsibility, and nobody else can do it for us. So I'm gonna do it in bite-sized pieces, literally bite-sized pieces. I'm gonna do 1 week at a time, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome, and I am really excited to see what it does for my body, for my inflammation, and all of that, okay? So if you want to do it with me, let's do it. Let's figure it out. Let's make a plan. You don't have to do gut protocol. A couple of you are gonna do Ultimate Reset, which is hardcore, but another fantastic program. Again, this is your journey, okay? We don't all have to do the exact same thing. I want to help you figure out something that works for you. So if you're just getting started, if you have been a chronic quitter in the past and you're living in this scary shame cycle, I want you to know that you can begin again at any point. You can realign, you can recommit, you can create a new story and a new path, and then just take the daily action. It's not gonna be perfect because perfection does not exist, but who wants to be perfect? I don't know about you, but I would much rather be a messy work in progress and commit to myself that I can hold my promise. And if I do mess up, it's not the end of the world. I don't have to go back to day one. I just pick back up where I left off. That is what this is about. It's about picking back up where you left off. It's about constantly being a work in progress and realigning and recommitting as many times as you need to. Okay? So be a work in progress with me. It has not been perfect. I have been eating like a trash panda. I've barely had any vegetables. And that's where I'm at. And I don't have shame around it. But I'm also aware that I don't feel good. And I know that when I make those small little tweaks, they're not big tweaks. Those of you who are feeling so overwhelmed by this, they're not huge tweaks. It's literally having less processed food, eating more vegetables, moving your body a little bit, prioritizing your water and your rest and your play and your self-care. All those tiny little things that are so easy to talk yourself out of are super easy to also just start to layer in. Do not go into January 1st with this all or nothing, everything's going to be different mentality, because there's nothing different other than it's a new date on the calendar. You don't need to do all or nothing. You just need to make a commitment and make a decision, and then just take the daily action. And you plug into the community, you plug into me as your coach, and you do the next right thing, okay? So if you're putting way too much pressure on yourself, I want you to check it before you wreck it, because that doesn't belong here. We don't need to have shame. We don't need to be mean to ourselves. We don't need to come up with all these reasons why it might not work, or it's too much effort, it's too much money. That does not serve you, okay? Let's stand in the place of what will serve me. How can I feel proud? How can I collect my wins? What can I do that will feel good and right and authentic? And for some of you, that is going big or going home. And for others of you, more like me, it's about just aligning a few things and breaking up with a couple things temporarily that aren't serving you, that are a little bit out of control. Because if you're like me, sometimes I have a hard time regulating, and sometimes I have a hard time with self-control, and then I just say, F it, I'm gonna do all the things because I already feel like shit, so we might as well just eat the entire lemon trifle. Okay. I don't know if that helped any of you, but I just want you to remember that January 1st is a really great day to realign and to make some fresh goals, but don't put so much pressure on it that you're already failing before you begin. If it freaks you out, take one or two small things that you know make you feel good and make you feel proud, and then you just compound that. You create your highlight reel. You start to collect all your proof that you are winning and that you are capable of doing this. And we just continue to stack them as we go. Okay. So morning Zooms, we will pick back up, Monday. Some of us will probably be on Zoom tomorrow morning because, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Lena posted that she'll be getting on earlier. I think she said 5:30 Mountain Standard Time. That's too early for me. So I will be on at 8 a.m. And, this is your journey. I can't do it for you. If I could, I would have already done it, but I can't. So I'm here to share my authentic journey and share the tools that I use and to help you figure out your own way, to navigate your own path, okay? So my plan, I don't know what I'm doing for my workouts yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. Still trying to take care of my body, my hip. So annoying. But there's lots of cool new options. Sure Thing is out. Lift More is out. There's Fire and Flow. I just did XB Sweat and Sculpt. I thought that was a really fantastic program. There's literally something for everyone. And if you're like, I am just starting and I need something really low impact, I want you to look at things like Let's Get Up, Clean Week, 4 weeks for everybody. That is a no impact workout. It's really freaking awesome. And you focus on becoming stronger, which I don't know about you, but I think we all want to be stronger and feel super good in our skin. There's literally something for everyone. And if you can't physically move your body, guess what? There's a new mindset tab on BOD, and that's where we're headed for 2023. This is all the mindset work, which I'm super pumped about because that is my wheelhouse. That has always been my favorite thing to work on. And now you get an extra tool in your online streaming service, okay? Okay, great talk. So, do you need any help? You're going to message me. My $20 off coupon code, what is it? Sarah TSP20, I think. I don't know. I will drop a comment if you want it. If your bot is renewing, you should definitely use that coupon, get a whole new pack. That's what I always do. Sure Thing is probably your best bet because it's the featured sale right now. And what else did I want to tell you? I don't know. It's your journey, man. Stop comparing it to other people. Stop thinking it needs to look a certain way. Stop even comparing it to the journey you had once upon a time because you are you. and we're always evolving and we're always growing. And sometimes where we're at right now, it doesn't line up with who we were once upon a time, and that's okay, because there's growth and there's experience and there's all different layers of you, and a certain version of you isn't better or worse, okay? We have a fresh opportunity as we move into a new year and a new month and a new week, and I don't know about you, but I am 100% here for it. I'm super excited. I think that this is going to be we're going to focus a lot on mental health, because that's really my passion. So if you need any help, you're going to message me. Otherwise, I'm glad you're here. I just threw a poll up in Facebook group about that at everyone tag, which I cringe every time I use it. Personally, when I get tagged that way, I always get excited, and then I'm disappointed that it wasn't a personal tag. And if that's how you guys feel, then I won't use it anymore. But the algorithm is so weird, and sometimes you guys just don't see things I want you to see, which is why I use it. So I try not to use it a lot, but if it's annoying to you, I will respect that feedback, and we will modify moving forward. Other than that, I'm super glad you're here, no matter how long you've been in this group. If it's been 5 minutes or 5 years, I'm grateful that I get to be part of your journey and that you get to be part of mine, because that's what this is. It's not about one person knowing more than anyone else. It's just about having community and having accountability and showing up for it. Showing up for it. You got to show up for it. You got to show up for it, and you have to do your own work, and you have to be committed to just being a work in progress. It's not about the number. It's not about the size. You're so much more than a before and after, okay? You're not a number or a size. You are you working on this journey, and it won't always be perfect, and it won't always be streamlined, and that is okay. That is okay. So wherever you're at, if you're just limping along or you're ready to start fresh, I want you to know that I am in your corner and I believe in you. If you don't believe in yourself, you're going to borrow my literal belief, and you're just going to do the next right thing, whether that is sending me a message, or it's drinking a glass of water, or it's turning off the TV and putting on an audiobook that inspires you and helps you just remember that why you started and why you're here, and reminds you that you get to be that version of yourself today. You don't have to wait for a number or a size or any other predestined idea that this is how it needs to look. It's how it looks today. And today is enough of a reason to keep showing up and doing the freaking work. Okay? Okay.